What's good? It's your boy Ben, and I'm back with another video. And I'm just talking about life in general. And I'm about to get right into it, man. I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on Dontay London. And in case you're not aware or don't know who he is, if you've been in the YouTube space, the content creator space, and somebody motivating like people to get on YouTube and start making content, look him up, and that'll put the context on what I'm about to say. And so here we go. So I know a lot of people have been invested in this content creator's channel, his life, and just everything, in between. So he's from my neck of the woods. We are both Michiganders. He's from Pontiac, Michigan. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. And shout out to all my Michigan content creators and surrounding areas from the D, and everywhere in between. We've been making a lot of noise, man. We got a few people that's on YouTube that's been making some noise, but just wanted to put that out there. It's something about us Michiganders, man. We've been making some noise. But back to the matter at hand. So I know a lot of people that's been invested on Dontay London's story. He really was I think he ignited a lot of excitement in the YouTube community, and a lot of people started getting back on their channels and start making content again and start really putting the work back in, because he was saying that YouTube was on easy mode, and I pretty much came in on that easy mode wave, which was like about 6 months ago, and that's what kind of pushed me towards making my YouTube channel. And I'll definitely say shout out to Dontay London for putting that spark in me to start this channel. So I wouldn't be here, y'all wouldn't be subscribed to me. So that's to kind of put that in perspective. But I know a lot of people was pretty much upset, because for the simple fact that by you being invested into a content creator and you want to see them just do well, you may offer like life advice, especially if they're like, hey, leave comments down below, tell me what I should do. And then you kind of see them in a situation where they're not doing well, they're experiencing financial hardships, and and you like, man, I told you not to buy that truck, I told you not to move into that luxury apartment, I told you to do this, I told you to do that. You know what I'm saying? You asked me to, right? And you get upset, you get frustrated, and even on his end, he got frustrated. He went on a tangent. Started talking about a couple content creators that was making content around his channel and the whole nine. And shout out to that one channel. They and keep in mind, shoot, I got 50 subscribers. Like, you better believe some of them bigger subscribers, I'm talking about people that got like 35,000, 20,000 subscribers. They're looking at you. They looking at little old me and seeing what I had to say. But I didn't want to necessarily feed into his type of content or their type of content. And I just it's kind of like a nod. I see you too, But aside from that, man, you may have a favorite content creator, and you definitely will maybe invested in them as a content creator. That's what kind of made you subscribe to their channel. But at the end of the day, man, people are going to be people, and people are going to do what's best for them. Even though you may have gave some of your life experiences in the comments, and maybe tons of people may have got gave their life experiences in those comments. And at the end of the day, like, man, he in this predicament. But luckily enough, just on the last video, he was sent. He got the money to pay his rent. He got the money to get his lights. He called DTE and actually called so I'm out here making content by myself, and somebody thought I was an Instacart worker, but but aside, what was I saying? But people have gave him like their life experience and their trials and tribulations, and they wanted to, you know, give them some insight, right? And at the end of the day, like I said, once again, you know, people are going to do what they want to do. And if he felt that getting out of moving his family, or moving him and his wife and his son out of low income housing was like the best thing for him at the time, hey, that's just what it is. If he felt like, hey, I need a vehicle to get to and fro up and down these streets so it won't stall out on me while I'm in the midst of doing a DoorDash or a Instacart, hey, that's what he felt was best for him. Because for those who got like that have like children and they're older, and you could talk to you blue in the face, and you could tell them like, hey, like, I'm trying to give you a map of life, and you keep on making all these detours, and it's very frustrating. You know, at the end of the day, people have to learn for themselves. And you can only, and it almost kind of falls into the point where you almost just giving some really good advice, but it may just fall on deaf ears. They may just take some things you in consideration, but ultimately at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do. And that's my whole take on Dontay London. No shade at that man. You know, shout out to that man. He definitely inspired me to get on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure he definitely invoked a lot of excitement in the YouTube content creator space, and to get people to make content and, you know, rededicate themselves to their channels, you know, or start a channel. You know, some people fell off because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like when we came into this whole space, we were under the impression that it was definitely easy, but it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. It can be frustrating. It can be anxious. It's a ball of emotions on YouTube. You know, when you're looking at that YouTube studio, and you may throw a video up, you may think it's the best piece of work you ever did, and it just go to the ether. You like, yo, what am I doing with my life right now? I thought this was on easy mode, and, you know, I think that's where a lot of people, established content creators, kind of felt like, man, y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna be sorry. Y'all gonna realize that it's not easy. And, you know, it's just all about, you know, how you know, take this challenge, you know. And yeah, for a long time I didn't have no subscribers. I mean, I had like maybe like a handful of subscribers. I'm talking about single digits. And, you know, I eventually hit my stride, and I got upwards to 53 subscribers. Thanks for all 53 of y'all for rocking with me. You know, this channel may cover various different topics, you know, and, you know, you just gotta listen to what your viewers want. You gotta look at what your viewers want. So, all right, I appreciate all of you for tuning into this video. I'm not gonna entertain no type of negative comments about this guy. You know, I wish him well, and I'm back on my grind. So tell me what y'all think. Have you watched Dontay London? What's your thoughts on some of the content? You know, I just keep it keep it positive, you know, no negativity. And, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, people gonna do what they wanna do. They're gonna do what's best for them. They're gonna do what's best for their family. And that's just what it is. All right, everybody, I appreciate y'all listening to what I have to say. If you like this type of content that I'm doing on my channel, hey, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you casually viewing, that's cool as well. I appreciate y'all viewing, you know. And if somebody is familiar with this guy, send this video to him, man. I appreciate that as well. All right, everybody, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.